Welcome back. And today we are going to study about stars and the solar system, presented to you by Avicennia of Class 8th. The universe. The universe includes whole of existing space like all the heavenly bodies, star, planets, satellites and other celestial bodies in the sky. The science of observation and study of composition, behavior, and other information about celestial bodies is called astronomy. The night sky. There are billions of stars in the universe. These occurs in form of huge bunches called galaxies. Due to bright light, stars are not visible in day, but they start appearing after sunset. Ancient knowledge of the universe. In ancient times, people did methodical observation of sky. They had a great knowledge of universe. But the movement of celestial bodies in the sky, they made their own calendars, clocks, and etc. The moon. Moon is the only natural satellite of Earth. It is about 1/4 of the Earth's size. Its gravitational pull is 1 upon 6th of Earth. It has no atmosphere, water, or life. Moon is covered with dirt, craters, and mountains. First man to step on moon was Neil Armstrong on 22nd July 1969, and he was followed by his fellow astronaut Edwin Aldrin. They were sent by NASA to accomplish Apollo 11 mission, which was the first manned lunar landing mission. Phases of moon. The shape and size of a bright part of the moon changes every day. The changing shape of the bright part of the moon that we see is called its phases. Moon does not have its own light. It just reflects light of sun falling on it. There are 8 phases of moon. How phases of moon occur? It takes nearly 27 days for the moon to complete its orbit around the earth. A phase takes 4 to 6 days to appear and vanish. As the moon revolves around the planet Earth, the half portion of the moon that faces the sun will be lit up. The primary moon phases occur at a specific moment in time, and the intermediate moon phases take up the time in between. New moon, the moon isn't visible. Waxing crescent, the stage when the moon is growing. First quarter, and then comes the waxing gibbous, when the moon is more than a semicircle. Then comes the full moon. Waning gibbous, the stage of moon when it starts vanishing. Last quarter, and at last it comes the waning crescent moon. The stars. Stars are heavenly bodies that are extremely hot and emit light. They mostly consist of hydrogen and helium. By seeing from the earth, they appear small and dim because they are very far from and away from us. The texture and color of stars depends on their temperature. Light year. So what is light year? Most of the stars are so far away from Earth that light from them takes millions of years to reach us. The distance of Earth is therefore expressed in terms of light years. 1 light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. It is used to measure galaxies. The speed of light is about 3 lakh km per second. So, 1 light year is equal to distance traveled by light in 1 year, which is distance traveled by light in 1 second into number of seconds in a year. It is 3 lakhs into 365 into 24 into 60 into 60 kilometers, which is equal to 9.46 into 10 raised to power 9 kilometers. Twinkling of stars. Star seems to twinkle because we view them through our thick layer of moving air in the Earth's atmosphere. As light from the star travels through many layers of Earth's atmosphere, it is refracted many times in random direction. This refraction results in star twinkling out, which our eyes interpret as twinkling. Nearest star to a solar system. Sun. Located in the center of the solar system, Sun is a fireball star. It is 150 million kilometers away from the Earth. Second comes the Proxima Centauri. It is also known as Alpha Centauri. The star is a red dwarf. It is 4.243 light years away from the Earth. Then comes Alpha Centauri. It is the third brightest star in the sky. It is 4.37 light years away from the Earth. Last comes the Centaurus. It consists of 48 constellations in it. It is 11 million light years away from Earth. Constellations. Recognizable shapes formed by stars are called constellations. These are named by ancient people relating to animals or humans. All constellations revolve around the pole star, which remain fixed in the north. All stars in the constellation stay together. As you know, Earth rotates on its axis from west to east. It appears that constellations are moving the sky from east to west. We can easily identify some constellation with our naked eyes. Now let us talk about some major constellations. First, let's talk about Ursa Major, the Saptarishi. Ursa Major constellation consists of 7 bright stars. They are arranged in the form of dipper. It is also called Great Bear and can be clearly seen in the end of April. It is associated with Indian mythologies as it is named after 7, means Sapt, and great rishis who had knowledge of Vedas. Ursa Major is located in northern hemisphere, so it cannot be visible from some parts of southern hemisphere. The brightest star in the constellation of Ursa Major is Alioth. Orion, the Kal Purush. It is a large constellation and is visible in both the hemisphere in winter. It contains 7 bright stars. It consists of Kal, the hunter, and Purush, the man. So Orion is also called hunter and it also looks like it. From the southern hemisphere, Orion is oriented differently. Orion is very useful as an aid to locating other stars. To find Sirius, we should draw a line through Orion's belt and extend that line towards the horizon. There we can spot Sirius, the sky's brightest star. Sirius is in the constellation Canyon Major, the Crater Dog. Cassiopeia, the Sharmistha. According to Indian mythology, Sharmistha is named after the daughter of demon king Vishaparva. It can be seen clearly in the north sky at 9 o'clock p.m. Cassiopeia is famous for its distinctive W shape. It is a symbol of a seated queen. Cas means shadow is the brightest star in the constellation. Cassiopeia consists of 8 stars. So this is only for today in the first part of stars in the solar system. In my next video, I'll get out with solar system, all the planets, some special things, some special important things about that planets, some other celestial bodies, and ancient Indian astronomy. Thank you.